Hello, welcome to Createful Art. It's Ashley Krieger here, and I'm so glad that you are with me today because we are going to explore South Africa by painting. Zebras are beautiful animals that can be found throughout South Africa. They love the long grassy plains found in the savanna. So today, let's paint a zebra while we explore a monochromatic color scheme from our art lesson. No zebra stripes are like another, so let's make our paintings unique to us too. Start by choosing your favorite color. Mine is purple, so that is the color I will be using. You can use that color too if you'd like. Then we can make our favorite color lighter with white and darker with black. And that's all the colors we will be working with. Just make sure you have the listed supplies in the lesson plan handy. They're also listed over here on the left of the video. The first step is painting the background. Let's start with our big wash brush. This is 1 inch, and your medium color. And just get that color down on your canvas. You can be playful. If you have some anger built up, you can put it down with some angry brush strokes, or you can put it down with some smooth brush strokes. You can even put on some music and go along with the music. Whatever you feel you need right now, or the emotions that you are feeling, let your brush express what you're feeling inside. If you'd like your main color to be slightly darker or lighter in certain areas, you can do that. And I would do that now before we start putting on the patterns. For playing with the patterns, this is a very creative part. You can just grab whatever brush you want to start working with. And what you do is we want to choose either the light color or the dark color. And you're going to put some shapes or marks or splatters on top of the color you just laid down. So I'm just going to add some lines and some random patterns. I'm thinking about Africa right now, and apparently this is what I think about when it comes to Africa. There is no right or wrong way to add your marks. So I really want you to let loose and have the courage to get creative here. It's important that I use either my light version of my color or the darker version of my color so that the patterns will stand out. If you want to use a stencil, the most important thing to understand is that you want your paint to be dry on your canvas before you begin to use it, or it'll stick to your canvas and ruin your patterns or even your background color. Place your stencil wherever you want the patterns to go and use a stencil brush. Use either the lighter color or the darker version of your color for the stencil marks. Using a stencil is just optional. Remember, this is all about being creative. Because a lot of the patterns will be covered up in one of the steps, it is important to have a lot of patterns all over your canvas so that they can be seen on your zebra. Once you're done playing around in this step and your canvas is full of all kinds of marks, then you just need to let the paint on your canvas dry. You can use a blow dryer to make it faster. And then we can move on to the next step. In this step, we're going to sketch the zebra. You can use the traceable or the reference photo to help you sketch the zebra onto your canvas. Use a white watercolor pencil, or if you would prefer, transfer paper or an acrylic fine tip pen to create the lines. As a member, you will have access to the traceable or the reference photo to help you. In this step, we're going to paint the white area. So we're going to paint using whatever brush will work the best around the zebra with white. I like to use my flat brush to create nice edges along the lines. I'll use my angled brush for straight edges as well, but that come to a point. I'll also use my round brush to paint the irregular areas that are thinner, and my detail brush for the smallest lines and details. Once you paint around your zebra, then you can paint the lines of your zebra with white. Make sure that you go around the sections and you don't paint the sections themselves. I know this is going to take you a little while to fill in the white of your zebra, And I know that it can be a little bit of a challenge to do. So here's the thing. I want you to think about this as the finished product. Look at my painting and tell me if you think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's a great time to work on your brush strokes. It's a great time to work on precision. It's a great time to relax, a great time to listen to some music. We're just filling in this area with white, and you can use your reference photo to help you know where I put the white. Now we're to the final step, which is adding the final details, which follow your personal preferences. So you can add any additional lines if you wish to your zebra. If you add dark lines, it will not include the patterns from your background, just so you know. Zebras also have lighter stripes, and you can add those if you wish as well, or you can leave it as is. You can fix anything you want. You could add a little bit of color to your white if you would like. So maybe the color around your zebra needs another layer to be more white, or you may find that you want just a tad bit of color in it. So I'm going to add a little tiny bit of purple because that's what I want to do. So the last step always includes creativity. This is the time to add in your own personal preferences and touches and make it your own. No two paintings will match perfectly. That, of course, is okay. Our preferences and how much detail to keep, colors we use, unique brush strokes, and skill levels will make our paintings look different. And that makes us unique, which is a wonderful thing. I want to thank you for being here. I want you to know that I am very proud of you for completing this painting with me. I hope that you learned a lot. I hope you feel proud of yourself too for allowing yourself to grow as an artist and take time for yourself to relax and to learn something new. And look what you made. That's awesome. I hope that you share it with me. You can share it with me on Instagram by tagging @CreatefulArt or in our Facebook groups. You can even share it in the community on Patreon if you are a Createful Art member. If you're ready to become a better artist, you can become a Createful Art member and get access to over 100 art lessons in sequential order so that you can learn how to make whatever art it is that you want. You also get access to the reference photos and the full tutorials when you are a member. Join us at patreon.com/createfulart. I'm always excited to share more art lessons and tutorials with you, and I'll see you in my next video.